Should be back now? Yes, okay. Let me open up this just so that way, if I'm not talking, people know the audio is working. I'll explain what happened, once I know for sure I'm back. So it's saying I'm live on the dashboard, but it's unlisted? Edit. Public. Why did it make it unlisted? There, okay. Now I should be visible. Restarting the stream on YouTube set it from public to unlisted. What? How would it do that? So I'm going to wait to do anything or explain anything until I know for sure I'm back for real and people can see me. So it is showing up on the page now. The thing is, I don't know if it sent out notifications again if the start of the stream was unlisted and then I switched it to public without restarting it. Anyways, I'm just going to assume I'm back now. So it did seem as if logging out and logging into YouTube connects it to YouTube notifications. The issue was that in doing so, it starts you with no custom scenes or overlays or anything. Like it. So I think I'd have to somehow figure out how to import the scenes I made on my Twitch account, because like I was logged in with Twitch, right, and I have all my scenes set up and everything, but if I log out and log into YouTube, there's nothing there, so there has to be a way to like import it from that account to the other. I can probably, I know you actually have file folders for that kind of stuff because that's saved on your computer, so there's probably a way for me to like copy the files. I'm wondering if I should restart the stream so that way I know there's a notification, right? Because like I said, I don't think, like, anybody coming here from Twitch, they might not realize that YouTube streams have, each one has a separate URL. Okay, so it should have definitely sent out a notification that time, right? Listening to an audio playback here. Okay, so it should have definitely sent out. Okay. Yeah, so it definitely should have sent out a notification for that one because I started that one as public. I didn't start it as unlisted and then switched it to public after going live. Okay, and it's still showing up on the YouTube page. So I'm going to have to figure out how to import the scenes later. That might take a while, so I'll just look at the YouTube dashboard for now. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Did it work? That is weird. It's showing up on, I don't know how much you caught, of me saying, so I'll just, explain it. Why is it showing up on my chat box plugin, but not on the actual OBS itself? So basically, Nick, I'm asking out of curiosity because I think I know how this works, but I don't know for sure. Did it give you another notification when I went live again? And did you have, like, I'm assuming refreshing the page wouldn't work, right? Because each YouTube live stream is its own URL, like a separate video, right? So if I end the YouTube live stream and then start it again, you have to go to a different link, right? Is that how it works? So, like, it gave you a notification, and you had to click on that, and it took you to the new URL? Is that what happened? What's weird is, I actually restarted the stream twice, because when I restarted the stream for the first time, it changed my YouTube settings to make it unlisted instead of public, so no one was able to see it. And then I changed it from unlisted to public, but I did that while still live, and I didn't know if that technically would have sent out another notification, right? Because I didn't start the stream public. I changed it to public after it was already going, so I don't know if it would have sent out a notification that way. So I ended it and restarted it again, and now we're here. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. So I think you're right. I think your theory is right in that I have to log out and log back in with YouTube, because I did that. I logged out from Twitch, and I logged back into YouTube, and then the mini feed was changed from Twitch notifications to YouTube notifications. So presumably that would have worked, right? The only issue is right now, when I log into YouTube, none of my scenes or sources are there at all. It's like it starts you with a blank slate, because I've never made anything or used OBS logged in through YouTube. So, I'd either have to remake all these things from scratch, which I don't want to do. I can, but I don't want to do that, right? I'm thinking there must be some kind of way to import your scenes from, like, there has to be some kind of way to import the scenes I'm using when logged in through Twitch into OBS while being logged in on YouTube. There has to be a way to do that, right? Because I know, I think that they do save copies of the scenes on their backend somewhere, but I'm pretty sure that the scenes do get saved in file folders on your computer. So I just have to figure out how to access that, at a random DC. Wow, what timing. Is this still the right link? You didn't have to change links or anything for that, right? This is still technically the same stream. The weather's kind of weird today outside, so I'm assuming that's why the DC happened there. Anyways, you got all that, right? I'm going to try to figure out how to import scenes while logged in on YouTube later tonight, like after the live stream. But for now, for today, I'm just going to look at the YouTube dashboard and not the Twitch dashboard. It's kind of weird, though, because there's some information, or not Twitch dashboard, I mean OBS dashboard. That's kind of weird, though, because there is some information here that I won't be able to see on YouTube. Like the audio levels, the upload bit rate, stuff like that. Do you have both Twitch and YouTube accounts linked to Streamlabs? I do, but I don't think they're linked at the same time. Should be the same scenes. I don't think they're linked at the same time. I can't look at some of this stuff while live. I'd have to end the stream again, which I don't really feel like, I don't think I should do that again. Because, like, we had, I think we got up to, like, 5 viewers or something, and then upon restarting the stream, we don't have that many. So I don't want to do that again, because inevitably, each time you do that, some people don't come back. Yeah, when I logged in as YouTube, it started it with nothing. What's weird, though, is that if I'm logged in with Twitch, I'm able to link my YouTube account, which I did, which allows me to stream to YouTube, which is what I'm doing now. But it's just not showing me, like, YouTube chat or YouTube notifications or anything like that. So I'll just have to figure that out later. I'm going to arrange this in such a way that I can still see the upload bitrate from OBS. But mostly be looking at the YouTube thing. This is weird. Okay. Chat still shows up on that, so I can use that to look at chat, because I wish you could, like, stretch and resize the things on the YouTube dashboard, because you can't. I would like to make the chat bigger. For some reason, like, 75% of the screen real estate is taken up by this graph showing you how many viewers you have since start, which is not what I want to... I don't want that taking up 75% of the screen real estate. I don't know if that's editable. Maybe I can look at that later. I could do... Okay, that might work, actually. Okay, I think I figured out a working way to look at this for now. Hey, what happens if you use a YouTube emote? Does it show up on the chat box? Look at this. Like how, without context, it literally just looks like a dab, even though it's supposed to be covering your sneeze. Look how the YouTube emotes show up. Okay. Cool. Epic swag. I guess I'm just going to go with this for now. I mean, this is a test stream after all. What's nice is that if I get a time I'm happy with here, I can literally flip it and put it on YouTube immediately, because I don't have to worry about an embargo since this isn't on Twitch first. Colon, elbow cough, colon. Move that there. Okay, I'm going to open up the splits program like normal. I've split. I'll probably do 2 runs today. If each one's about 2 hours, I'll do 2 runs. Takes a while for it to open. The thing is, though, if commands don't work on YouTube, I'm wondering if I should even keep my commands up on the screen like that, right? Because if someone types !socials on YouTube, it won't do anything, which means it's wasted screen real estate while I'm on YouTube. The thing is, though, I don't even know if I need those commands on YouTube, because you're able to have a description, right? Like a video, and I have all my links. I have all those links, including the Webtoon link, in the description of the video. So I guess instead of, like, doing a command, if anyone has questions about it, I can always just say to look in the description. I kind of like putting it on screen, though, right? Even like, when people don't ask for it. Open the notes. Okay, let's start running it. Followed my vids on sequence breaking and managed to turn a casual hard mode run into a sub 4-hour run. Thanks. Oh, cool. Yeah, thanks. Glad you're finding the video helpful. So I'm assuming you, like, just recently found the channel through YouTube, right? I normally stream on Twitch. I'm testing out streaming. I've streamed on Twitch for, like, almost 3 years at this point. And I'm testing the YouTube stream for the first time today. So I'm really curious to see how many of the viewers are going to be viewers from Twitch versus viewers that just see my YouTube stuff. I'm about to start a run myself. I'm really close to getting sub 2 hours. I think my PB is like 209, but there are so many spots where I can clean it up. So I know sub 2 hours is free. Let me practice the... It's not really a matter of practice. Let me just do the final boss phase 2 skip real quick before I do a run. Not because it's hard, but because I just need to get used to actually doing it. Oh, there, hide. Nice seeing you here. Glad you could make it. So yeah, this is the first YouTube stream I'm doing. Hide. So the issue right now is that even though I'm streaming on YouTube, none of the YouTube chat is showing up on OBS, nor are YouTube notifications showing up on OBS. The only way I've found for it to show YouTube notifications and chat is if I log out of OBS with Twitch and log back in with YouTube, but when I do that, all of my scenes and sources are gone. Like, it's starting with a blank slate, right? And I definitely don't want to remake all of my overlays from scratch. So, I'm thinking there might be a way to link both accounts at the same time, or somehow import my scenes and sources from my Twitch account to my YouTube account. I'm going to have to figure that out, after the stream today, because that might take a while, and I don't want to waste that much of the stream time doing troubleshooting. Found the YouTube, haven't watched Twitch in like 2 years. Why not? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, but the thing is, I know there are way more people on YouTube, right? That's one of the main reasons I'm trying to test it out. I can't see. I'd have to open up the Twitch dashboard to see what those swaggy emotes are. But if you type the YouTube emote, if you do a YouTube emote, that's how it shows up on chat box. I'm just really curious about, like, why people wouldn't watch Twitch. The thing is, I know Twitch requires a much better internet connection than YouTube, so that's already like a barrier of entry to explain why more people use YouTube. Anyways, let me do this phase 2 skip. Oh, they're Andres? I don't think the commands work on YouTube, do they? I'm streaming on... I normally stream on Twitch, and that's a Twitch command. And I looked at Streamlabs chat bot to see if I could switch it to YouTube, and I didn't see anything there. If anyone's curious about those links, though, they can just look at the YouTube description. If you look at the YouTube description, I have the links for everything, including my brother's webtoon, which is what that command normally links to. So I'm thinking maybe I should turn off those commands on the screen for now. It's going to look kind of blank on the top then. Thing is, that gives me more space for splits. Stop having time for Twitch with work, yeah. And you can watch YouTube at work, but Twitch is blocked. Oh, that's weird. Realize everything you liked was ending up on YouTube? Yeah. And you could watch it more on demand style? Yeah, for sure. Something else that's kind of neat about the YouTube live streams is that apparently you can, like, pause it and rewind and, like, you could let it buffer ahead, you know, if your connection isn't that great. You can let it buffer a few seconds ahead. Or if there's something you want to rewatch, you can literally just back it up. I have that option turned on, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so what I'm going to practice right now is... There's a way to skip the final boss's phase 2, which is actually pretty easy. I just want to make sure I do it with muscle memory, you know? So that way, whenever I get to this point in a real run, I don't screw it up. The goal is to start streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, doing multi-stream. But I can't do that right now because I'm a Twitch affiliate, which... I don't regret signing up for because, you know, at the time it made sense, but honestly, if I had any kind of advice for anyone, like, doing streaming, I would convince them to not sign up for the Twitch affiliate agreement because there's an embargo. They don't let you multi-stream. They don't want you to put anything that's streamed on Twitch, they don't want you to put on anything else until after 24 hours, right? So that essentially stops you from multi-streaming. So that's the goal. But I can't multi-stream until I cancel my Twitch affiliate agreement, and I don't want to cancel the affiliate agreement until I get my next payout. So, like, once I get my next payout, I will cancel the affiliate agreement and then start multi-streaming. That's the plan, at least. I'm going to do 9 missiles. How does the stream quality look, by the way? I'm assuming it's the same quality as Twitch. Is what you guys like. For anyone that has seen my Twitch streams, I'm assuming this looks comparable. Whoops. I forgot you could. Wait, can? Why was I able to skip that Adam talk? Did this game get patched or something? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9. I thought that would be a parry thing. Mash. 1 missile. Why is he not going for... Okay, there he is. Skip. Okay, so yeah. It's easy to skip that second phase. Easy peasy every time. I would like to do that before I start any kind of run to make sure that when I get here I don't forget, right? It's a matter of not forgetting. 720p, 60 FPS. Okay, so that is what I have it set to, so it should look about the same. It's kind of weird how the chat box is making everyone's name the same color, but I guess that's because on YouTube you can't actually change your name color. I guess I'll start a run. This is the first run of the day, so I don't expect it to be too great, but one run has to be the first run, so let's try it. Again, I'm shooting for under 2 hours. I'm not really too concerned about how long it takes, though. I mostly am just interested in nailing each of the tricks that I want to nail. Wait, hi, didn't you say something about Harmony of Dissonance? I think I saw the message, but I didn't fully read it, because I thought, like, okay, I'll read it in a second, but then I didn't. Finished Harmony of Dissonance. Nice, how was it? How did the... I'm assuming Dracula is the final boss in that, right? How was that Dracula compared to Circle of the Moon Drac? Whoops, I hit B. Which emote is that? Cat in the box. These YouTube emotes are so weird. Okay. Whoops. Hang on, reset that. Now I do it. Let's see how my pseudo waves are jumping in cold. I would really like to get a run I'm happy with today, because then I can just move on to Super Robot Wars 30 when that comes out without feeling like this is hanging over my head. You prefer the Circle of the Moon, Dracula? Really? Why's that? I mean, the Circle of the Moon one was pretty cool, so I can see why it would be kind of hard to top. Did I tell myself I would never do that wall jump again? Why am I still going for it? doesn't let me skip that one. So I guess the last one is just unique in that it's like a cutscene. I'm going to have to remember that when I get there. That's so weird. Didn't mean to jump. Movement is better in Harmony since it's so similar to Symphony. Yeah. Come on. Man. Okay, I obviously just need to get warmed up to this game's movement. One, two, three. I think that was the first time I got that one on the first try. That one went through. Design. I'll see it when I play it. Yeah, now I have to. Come on. This one's way more consistent than the first one. This one might be a reset, but even if it is, I'd rather wait to reset until after I try to jump to get that missile that I always miss going through that one door. Hello there, Lang. Boy Lang. I played any other Metroid games? I played the original, which isn't great. I played Super Metroid, which is a perfect game. I've played all 3 Metroid Prime games, although I haven't beaten the 3rd one. That's still kind of on my backlog. I got stuck in Prime 3, and then I haven't gone back to it yet. So, Super Metroid, Metroid 1, all 3 Prime games, Fusion. I think that's it. So, most of them. There aren't many. Prime 2 is probably my favorite. Even though I think critically Super Metroid is the best. Man, this one's taking a while. I must be doing something different. Famous Returns as well. Going back to playing Prime tomorrow, and we'll get to do Zero Mission after you get done with that. Hopefully before SMP5 is out. All Metroid games are typically pretty short. The Prime games are kind of unique in that they're longer because they specifically kind of padded it with more backtracking stuff at the end, which kind of artificially lengthened the games. Because around that time, apparently people were just... around that time, it's kind of funny because it's kind of still true today, but around that time, people were starting to equate the value of a game synonymous with its length. And so they felt pressured to make the games longer. And so there's some, like, pretty obtuse backtracking that you have to do at the end of each of those games. Okay, I must be, like, jumping too late or something. Because I'm specifically jumping late on all of these because I used to jump too early. So maybe I'm doing it too late? What the F? See, I thought, like, the adjustment I made last time was that I needed to jump later, right? Like, after actually sliding off of this thing. And I needed to shoot a little later. Like, not as soon as I hit the ceiling, but a little after it. But maybe I'm doing that too much? What's funny is I did get this to pseudo wave once earlier because I saw it go through, it just didn't hit the pink blob. Never understood that. Guess it's like the whole open world versus linear games. I think it's just because, you know, the GameCube came after the N64. N64 games were still kind of short. GameCube is when games started getting longer, I guess. So it was kind of like pressure to stay, quote, modern. Kind of like how when games went 3D, there was a pressure to stop making 2D games. It's by games like Symphony of the Night didn't sell well, right? Because it was a side-scrolling game once 3D games, like when 3D games were new. So anything that was 2D seemed like outdated to some people, a lot of people apparently. What is going on here? Why am I so bad at this now? The first set of pseudo waves were so good. It's like whatever skill I had with this one got taken and put towards the first one. I don't want to reset until I get this right, because if I reset, and if I'm doing some kind of bad habit or something, I would presumably still be doing it after resetting. Oh wait, no, my PB is not 209, it's 203. Yeah, so sub 2 hours is super free. So I figure out this. Practically falling off the ledge before I jump. So when they say that, do they mean like, as soon as I slide off of the ledge, like as soon as you can visually confirm that she's hanging off the ledge, or do you want to wait until like after she starts like moving down a bit, right? Because there's like an animation where you're falling, and I've never figured out if it's at the start of that animation or if it's like last possible second before you're technically falling. I noticed that I used to do it too early, like I used to do it kind of like that. And I was super inconsistent, and then I made an adjustment where I started doing it like once I actually kind of saw her feet falling. But I don't know, maybe I haven't tested it enough. This is the hardest one for me. I'm pretty good at doing the ones where you have to tap back and forward. I've gotten pretty good at those. But the ones where you have to fall off of the ledge are still really iffy for me. At least this is at the start of the run, right? Because it's not like it's that big of a deal. I got it there. It's not like it's that big of a deal to reset when it's this early. Once I get past this and the run really starts, the two scary parts are the sequence break going to grapple beam, because if you fall in the lava there, it's such a big time loss. So that's a reset, and the space jump sequence break, that's still really iffy. I still haven't found a way to get that consistent, even though there are, you know, a couple theories on how that works. What did I do differently the time it worked there? Like, it's so hard to isolate what's making this work. Like I said, I'm going to reset. I have to figure out a way to make this more consistent before doing so. See, if I were to wait till the last possible second before jumping here, I'd be hanging off way more than I was when I got this to work. Do you think it's, like, last possible second, like, the last possible frame at which you can jump before falling off? Or do you think it's right before Samus actually visually starts the fall-off animation? I'm trying to keep a close eye on her so I can start to identify if there's any sort of common visual cue here. I wonder if it matters where you start the slide as well. Because if it doesn't matter, you could start the slide right in front of the ledge and then you could get in more tries in the same amount of time. Whereas if you have to start far away, you get less tries. I want to break this open before resetting so I can practice that missile jump. I must be doing something, like, ever so subconsciously different, because even though I've never gotten this super consistent, I used to be able to, like, on the last stream, I was able to get this, like, within, like, by the 4-minute mark. You watched for when her hand got close to the ledge. Okay. So that would be like after her feet start falling a bit. Whoops. I think another variable is deciding when to shoot, because you could shoot as soon as your head touches the rock ceiling. I found that never worked much. I think you have to delay the shot a little bit to fire it, like, a little after your head hits the ceiling as well. Does that seem about right? Like, I'm jumping right as her hand touches the ledge. Fire at the height of the jump. The thing is, it kind of seems like when you start doing this and you're clipping into the floor a little bit, your apex lingers a bit longer. See, that looks about... Yeah, so if you fire immediately, it's going to come out before the apex. So you have to delay it a little bit. Hey, Vega. The time I got it, you didn't even see the slide animation that much. That's what's weird, right? Because before, I made an adjustment where I was doing it later until, like, I did it only until after I saw her fall, and it started working. But that time I got it this time on this stream, it worked, and I didn't even see the animation start. And I've done this a lot, so you'd figure by now there would be some sort of way to boil it down to a science. I have noticed, though, that whenever this works, you're more like hitting your ceiling, you're hitting your head on the ceiling over here, rather than like over here. I don't think I've ever seen it work from this close to the pink blob. And letting yourself fall off of the ledge a little bit does seem to help you stay on that side, like where the ceiling is curved. It does seem like I'm shooting at the right time, right? I don't think I've been this inconsistent at this since, like, I first started learning the trick. I guess when it comes to something this fickle and finicky, like, it's really easy to lose the muscle memory for it, since you never really had muscle memory to begin with. Don't want to use up all my hand endurance this early in the run. I have to save some of it for the mashing, although that's more in your arm. I guess I'll reset now because maybe I'm bound to get it soon. Main menu. I wanted to go past that though so I could practice jumping for the missile. Once you break that and you go up and then you go into the Emmy room, I always see people jump and get those missiles early so that way they can use it against the boss fight where you get Phantom Cloak. I've yet to grab those though. I think you have to jump like as you're going through the door. I just don't want to waste a really good set of pseudo waves at the start if I'm not able to get the second one very well, or very quickly, I mean. I don't even care about getting the second one quickly, because that's not where the time save is going to be. I would just want to do it in, like, a reasonable amount of time.
get that. I have this. You make their one.
Oh no. Oh no, did I lose my ability completely? 1, 2, 3. And I got this one, I got the hard one here the first try last time. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that one. Right? That didn't take too long at all. Started sliding basically at the ledge. Like, I just started to hang off the ledge, you mean? Like, my feet... Like, the thing is, you slide off the ledge, and then sort of a falling animation starts, but you can still jump during the animation, and then you actually start falling where you can't jump. Even if I'm not doing runs off stream, I should at least practice this stuff off stream. So do you mean, when you say started sliding basically at the ledge, do you mean like my foot just barely started to hang off? Meaning I would have been like over here I don't know, that seems really far to the right. I don't think I've ever gotten it that far to the right. I think it was always more like at least this far to the left. I guess the goal of the stream has changed from sub 2-hour run to needing to somehow remember how to do this. Like, able to look down. What does that mean, able to look down? I can always look down. That looks about right. I could go back and watch some of my footage. Shooting too early? Okay, I'll try shooting later. I remembered before, like, an adjustment I had to make was to shoot later. I'll try to exaggerate it even more. Oops. Like, that was good timing, right? That was too early, maybe? I have to make sure I shoot while I'm still kind of clipped into the floor, though. If you had Samus's point of view, start sliding and when she's able to see the next floor. Okay, so that would be like once she's already kind of off of it, right? So that would be like latest possible opportunity. That one time I got it though, she wasn't that far off at all. I wonder if I'm ever going to get this consistent, because, like, literally, I had a stream on Twitch the other day where I had to learn this, and it took me a while to get the hang of it, and then I finally did, and I had it for a while. I guess something that's fickle is just kind of hard to keep, like, it's hard to stay good at. I feel like I am jumping consistently after her head is past the ledge, and I'm shooting later than normal. Shoot parallel to the right of the diagonal rock. I know that even if you aim wrong, though, it can still go through, because sometimes I manage to get the pseudo wave to go through, but I can see it hit right beside the pink blob. So, like, the aiming direction would be like that. Said parallel. I'm pretty sure I'm aiming the right direction. Be a little more down. The thing is, lots of times when the pseudo wave goes through, it doesn't go high enough, so I might be sometimes overcorrecting by aiming up. Here we go. Yeah, maybe I was aiming up too high. That would have been better. Maybe still a little too high. Okay, I think that might have been it. I think I might have been aiming up too high. There's no way to know for sure, but based on me making that adjustment and then it working extremely quickly like that, maybe I started to aim a little too high. Okay, before I reset here and try that again, let me practice. Do you know how to get these missiles here through this door? You have. What I see people do is it looks like they jump at the last possible opportunity because there's no ledge for you to jump off of once you go through this door. See, like that. Like, I think I might have jumped too early there. Let's retry that. Okay. See if we can actually get a run this time. Now that I can do the second pseudo wave again. I just have to make sure I aim lower. Thanks for the observation. about having to aim parallel to the rock. Because even though I knew that, it made me think of actually paying attention to where I was aiming, because it's hard to see where you're aiming when you're actually firing because your gun is clipping through the ceiling, but then I just thought to hold L afterwards so it can, like, I don't change my aim, but I just press L afterwards to see where I was aiming, you know? Ah.
So I've run long at that. I have this push that you made there one.
Another slide jump. Maybe. Could try that. Does that actually get you farther? I'll try it this time. One, 2, 3. Pretty good at that one. Be a little lower. There we go. Hey, yeah, that's it. Nice. Good idea. Okay, so we have an actual run on our hands now. And was weird. I know that if you're trying to optimize this area, it's actually better to get caught by the Emmy. So that way you can parry it and disable it, and then you don't have to wait for that door to open. But I don't know if I want to go for stuff that risky yet. I'm going to grab this missile too, just to make the boss fight easier. I think it's worth it. Nice, thank you.
Uploading data.
Two missiles can make a pretty big difference in the Phantom Cloak boss fight. Let's see if I even remember where to go, since I haven't played it in a couple of days. What? Hit A and then B. Forgot to slide. In A aim. This is the water room. Me starting in kind of a bad spot. Oh, crud. How do I deal with the Emmy being there? didn't fill it up all the way. F. Man. And I have to figure out a way to standardize this room a bit better. Even if I'm not going for the risky strat of sliding under it, I have to figure out a way to make it where it at least gives me enough time to stand on this long enough. I think that'll stop this. Yeah, that'll stop this from being a new split. I lost 30 seconds because of that. That's kind of a lot. I'm actually wondering if I should reset. I'll see how the boss fight goes first. That's the first time that's ever hit me. Wait, which way do I go? This way. I can't read that yet. Where is his face? Anna. That was okay. When he walks on the ceiling there, you can actually just slide under him. I've seen people do that. Yeah, it's super close, though. It looks really risky. Like, if that catches me, that's a reset. Yeah, usually I'm able to go through that room fast enough that I don't feel like risking it, but maybe I should have risked it that time. I can try it next time. I think I've tried it once before. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be content so long as I don't get killed by any enemies.
Uploading data.
There is no you have to sit, you have to there are.
What am I doing? I think I have enough missiles for the central unit. No! I missed the jump there. I didn't get the wall jump. I don't think that's a big time loss. Right, maybe it is. Wait, where the heck do I go now? Up here. I'm resetting. That coupled with the bad Emmy RNG, I can do better. The thing is, if I'm committing myself to like a 2-hour run, I don't want to just be... If I end up being like a minute over 2 hours by the end, I'm going to wish I reset there, you know what I mean? Let's see if I can get that early missile again with the slide. Didn't seem too hard. I did not know you could cycle through the stuff in the loading screen until now. Because this kind of loading screen only happens like twice in the whole game. It's usually actually something to look at, like the elevators or the shuttles. Here we go. Almost bought the Robotech Blu-ray until you saw all the reviews and how grainy it is. Oh, is it? Yeah, Harmony Gold recently, like, finally reached some kind of legal agreement, right? Speaking of Robotech and Macross, Macross Plus is going to be shown at one of my... They're being shown in theaters, and it's a Fathom event, which my theater... I'm pretty sure my local one does that. Which means I'll be able to get to see Macross Plus in theaters, which will be pretty crazy. I've already seen it, and that's kind of why I'm super excited, because I know how great that'll be in a theater. It's in December. Nice. 2 out of 5 stars. A little lower. A little lower. There we go. Nice. I think most people start shooting at this from under there, since you have a better shot at it. Might go see it even though you haven't seen anything else in the series. I don't think you need to have seen the other things to see Macross Plus, but you'll definitely have a better appreciation for it. It's not really like a direct sequel, but it is in the same... It still technically takes place after the first Macross. I'd recommend watching... They have Robotech on Netflix. The thing with Robotech, though, is that it's an amalgamation between 3 different series that Harmony Gold kind of Frankensteined together. So I would at least just watch the first third of Robotech before watching Macross Plus. It's a weird show. Emmy, will you go up or down? What? Upscaled the DVD upscaled looked better. Weird. Wonder what they did then. I don't know why I couldn't think of what to do there. Just slide under it. Forehead. Don't see it on Netflix. Maybe they took it off. It was, I know it was on there before. I watched it on there. I guess they took it off. You're typing it as Robotech, right? Not Macross? Yeah, I guess they took it off then. That's lame. Maybe they had to take it off after Harmony Gold reached whatever kind of legal agreement they reached recently. Okay. Man, same starting spot. Okay. I guess that's... It's not optimal at all, but that's better than last time, I guess. I just played it patiently here. Yeah, it's okay. What?! I didn't even know it could be there. That's the first time I saw it there. As Robotech. Yeah, I guess they took it off then. That's lame. I don't think it's nearly as good as something like Gundam, but because of how weird it is, it's totally worth watching. Just because of how strange it is. We lost 4 seconds there. That's not bad. Slide. I am getting lost. Crud. I buy DVD on eBay if you can find a cheap one. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I didn't bait it out far enough. $18 seconds. Can't believe I missed the parry on that door. I don't remember how I get through that bug. I guess you can jump over it? The DMC show? Yeah, I actually am. Yeah, I saw the most recent update. They said they have the script. They said they have the script done and everything, and the screenwriting and stuff. But they're going to start actual production next year. So as I expected, I didn't think it was super far along in production. I'm really excited for that though, because you can tell Adi Shankar, that's how you say his name, actually like really cares about making it good. Let's hope 10 missiles is enough. Why? What am I messing up there? What do I normally do? Bruh. This is terrible. How many missiles do I need? Makes me want to reset. I think it's better to hold right when you have to wall jump off of that floor that flips. Unintuitively. Yeah, honestly, I think him and Samuel Dietz is why the Castlevania show is so good, because the other things that studio has made have been okay, but not as good as that, you know? Yeah, Castlevania was really good. Like, that same studio, Powerhouse Animation, they've done other things, and they all look cool, but none of them have been as good as Castlevania. And again, I think it's just because Adi Shankar and Samuel Dietz had a really strong vision and direction. I can't believe I fell through that floor again. I think even though you're jumping off of it to the left, it's better to hold right when you fall. So that way, when you jump to it from the slidey surface, you're able to hit it at a better spot, unintuitively. You can dash through the Cheerios. Dash? You mean like slide? I don't have flash shift yet. I was specifically wanting to hit them so I could get, ammo, though. The heck? Oh, it's always a hard jump to make. Tried to do a spin jump there. My movement's so messy. Wait, no, it's faster to go down. Oh, the dash counter. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm somehow ahead of my PB, even though those splits are bad. I was doing pretty good runs on the last stream, but both times I fell in the lava lamp juice when going for the grapple beam sequence break, which was obviously not good. So presumably, hopefully, I'm better at that now, considering that's a very important part to not screw up. That would be the next potential reset spot, though. So it's kind of smooth sailing until then. Funny you called those rings Cheerios. I was calling them SpaghettiOs in my first playthrough.
I have signed. There is no fan.
And this part's always so awkward. What? How do you accidentally fall off of that? Can't read that yet. Still haven't found a way to get through him. Skip. What? I'm resetting. Is that not where I was supposed to go? If that is where I was supposed to go, I feel so screwed over. But if that wasn't where I need to go, then I need to figure out where I need to go there. I can't go down. Was that just incredibly unlucky Emmy RNG? Look at it. That is where I was supposed to go. I've never seen it start there. What the? That was so weird. Okay, please can I get a good run today? I forgot to hit the button. Hit the reset button instead of the start button. I'll restart it. You wish the unlocks were different suits from the other games instead of just the artworks. That would be kind of cool. Like in Prime, I don't remember if the original Prime had this, but I know in Prime, inside of the Prime trilogy, it was kind of a weird unlock. You can unlock the fusion suit in Prime, but what makes that really weird is that you rarely see it because it's a first-person game, so you only really ever see it when you're, like, going in and out of Morph Ball or going on an elevator. Yeah, Emmy RNG, that was some bad Emmy RNG. Hopefully that means it used up the bad RNG for today. There. I need to watch a run again and see how people have enough missiles to fight that first central unit after the Phantom Cloak boss, right? Unless they do take a pit stop at that total recharge station. I don't think they would want to do that, though. Prime had the fusion suits as an unlock if you connected your GBA with fusion to your GameCube. Oh, okay. So in the Prime Trilogy, they just made it where you can get it without doing that. I hate that wall.
So I've wanted that. I have this. If you make there are 1-5.
One, 2, 3. Nice. Wowee. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good start. It's the Ravenbeak second phase skip. It's pretty easy. If I reset, I'll show it to you. It's just a matter of actually remembering to do it. Grabbing this early. I was thinking about making a YouTube video on it as well.
Both enemy upon an enemy is an enemy. I asked there maybe as your time.
Emmy. I don't know why those bugs are so tenacious sometimes. I went ham with the missiles there, and they still, some of them still survived. Yes! Better RNG that time. Hey, please don't crawl to the left side first. Hey! You split. You're kidding me! Where is your face? Okay, nice. Doing really good so far. Don't jinx it. We're not very far in yet. That was a really good start, though. Oh, I didn't get the slide. So just shoot that bug on the floor.
Uploading data.
There is no you have this, you have can there are.
See, the thing is I have 5 missiles. I don't think that's enough at all to do the central unit quickly, so I'm going to do the refill here. I think I pretty much have to. Wait, no. Like that. But, you know, on the first try, presumably. That's not where I go. This is... I think that's worth it. The little floaty robots. Oh, maybe I should be refilling my missiles there then. Yeah, that would be better than restock station. I forgot about those things. I didn't hear a sound effect for that split. What the heck? Sound effect didn't work. The baby. There's no baby this time. It's been working so far, right? Was that just the first time I noticed the sound effect's not working? Yeah, those things. Nice, made the jump that time. I'm going the wrong way. Wasn't that big of a time loss. I took the up way instead of the down way. Curse me. Why do I always default? Like, why do I always subconsciously want to go up instead of down? I always have to tell myself to take the down way for some reason. I don't know how much of a time save it is, but pretty sure it's significantly better. Okay, that was a pretty good Artaria. In terms of where it mattered. Y-beam isn't until we go to Dairon.
Uploading data.
CPR, I have to say, I know there is buffet, no buffet, buffet.
Magma Tornado looks cooler. Yeah, okay, so when we see it, we're so inspired by how cool it is that we run faster. I forgot about that. The hidden tech. If that thing knocked me off, that would have been so tilting. actually remembered to shoot it that time. Wonder if me shooting it actually stopped it from attacking that time. Okay, that's where I got screwed over last time, right? What do I do with it being there? I have to just bait it out somehow? I can't do anything about this, though. Yes. Ooh, okay. I took the RNG into my own hands. Whoa! I speedrun any of the other Metroid games. I have not speedrun any of the other Metroid games. The games I have speedrun are Mega Man 11, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, and Demon Turf. I've actually been going pretty ham on Demon Turf. It comes out November 4th, though. I've been speedrunning the demos and stuff. I actually have my review finished, which I'm pretty happy about. The embargo lifts the same day as the release date. I'm going to post that as soon as the embargo lifts. I'm kind of just speedrunning this game for fun in between, like, until Demon Turf. Once Demon Turf comes out, I'm going to be putting in a lot of effort routing it with a couple of other guys. That'll be pretty fun. It's like Super Mario 64. So naturally, it's a pretty fun speed game. Yeah, I never really felt like speedrunning any of the other Metroid games, though, especially Prime. I don't think speedrunning Prime would be very fun, speedrunning a first-person game. I would guess Super Metroid is probably the hardest, though, just because of, it's, like, how much more complicated it is to move around and stuff through the rooms. Bunch of, tech in that game. Whoa. Wait, not that way, this way. I almost went down, that would have been bad. Have you? Have you speedrun any of the other Metroid games? Super Metroid seems fun to speedrun. Yeah, it does. It seems pretty rewarding to be able to go through those rooms quickly. Okay. This room's weird. Like how crouching in the air actually kind of lifts your hitbox up a bit, so like certain jumps are only possible if you do that, for example. Bunch of weird stuff like that. Is this the missile room? I mean, he's in a bad spot again. Where can I even go? Please don't come this way. Please don't come this way. Heh. Gameplay. The enemy was no match for gameplay. Played through Super probably 15 to 20 times since it came out in 94, but never thought to speedrun it. I bet if you've played through it that many times, it probably wouldn't be too hard for you to learn the route, right? Because at that point, you're probably already starting to kind of speedrun it to an extent. A lot of people seem to complain about how clunky the movement and stuff is in Super Metroid, but I actually really like that for the same reason I like the learning curve in mech games. It makes it feel like you're actually having to, like, learn how to move around in this suit. We'll go that way. Okay, so the Emmy might be down there. Yeah, that's where it most of the time is. These Emmys want me dead this run. And the last run. They've wanted me dead all day today. I don't know where I'm going. No, I think I know where I'm going. Yeah. Pull this down. You've played through the game that many times, too. Yeah, Super Metroid is honestly one of the best. I would consider that a perfect game. Okay, so we're heading to Dairon. I need to not forget about the shortcut coming back through here, because I will be kicking myself if I forget that again. So we're coming here to get... we're going to turn the power back on and get Wide Beam and come back to Kataris for Morph Ball. Is Super Metroid on new 3DS? Like on the eShop? I know some SNES games are. You'd have to check. I know some SNES games are, but they didn't really go ham with the they didn't really go ham with the Virtual Console on the 3DS eShop like they did for the Wii U. What? Oh, you can break that before you even go up there. Okay, turn power back on, get Wide Beam. I don't like how you have to play with the analog stick, though. I really don't like using analog sticks for 2D games. That still kind of messes with me. I have a lot of critiques about this game, even though I think it's a really fun speed game. New split? Yeah, the Nintendo Online is terrible. Yeah, I'm a huge critic of that. Literally, if the Switch just had the Virtual Console that the Wii had in 2007, that would be so much better. I don't think I need to go up here. I think damage boosting there is the best thing to do. Why is this door so inconsistent? Okay, shortcut. Need to remind myself when I go through the, Look at that. Why is that so inconsistent? It's so weird. It's like when you're on it point blank, sometimes the shots don't fully register. Not all of them, at least. Speedrun Xenoblade Chronicles. I love Xenoblade Chronicles, but I don't know how speedrunning an RPG would go. That would be weird. And that's a really, really long game, which is why I assume you're saying it. Since the game is like 100 hours long. Casually. Yeah, I mean, if you're paying for it anyways, then it's probably not as bad. But because I pay for PlayStation Plus, that's why I try to get all of my multiplayer games on PlayStation. So that way I only have to pay for like one online service. So I'd rather pay for the one that has more stuff that makes it worth it. Yeah, I don't play any of Nintendo's games online. Any of Nintendo's games online, yeah. Okay, shortcut time. Man, I still haven't played the Xenoblade Chronicles remake. That looks so good. I see it get marked down a lot, too. What am I doing here again? Killing Morph Ball in me, right? Yeah, so now I go down here. Do I go down or up? I don't know what would be faster here. Not there, not there. So let's see if we can do the fast way here. I forgot you can carry that in here. You can't carry the charge beam into the first one because there's a cutscene, but you can do it here, I think. Have you oh, Xenoblade? Have you played the original? I've beaten the original, so it's like I didn't feel too pressured to play the remake because the remake looks the way I imagined the first one to be, you know? You kind of use your imagination when the graphics aren't that great. Did you see him try to troll me there? He ducked and then ooh, lifted his head up to bait out my attack. Hyde, are you talking about Xenoblade, though? Xenoblade Chronicles 1? That is the best modern RPG, if you ask me. I think that's better than anything Square Enix has done lately. The sound effect is broken on Live Split. I have to hear the baby. You have not? Oh, boy. Yeah, that's definitely an experience. What's cool is that it kind of starts out like a tropey JRPG thing, but then it turns into something that is very much not. Got distracted by a bunch of other games. Yeah, I mean, it is a long game, so the longer a game is, the more likely you'll get distracted by something else. So now I'm getting various suits to fight Kraid. I think doing that's faster than going underneath, honestly. Hey, I actually made it through that whole first try that time. Yeah, the first few hours, like I said, it starts out as like kind of a tropey, slow JRPG start. And then as soon as something happens, it completely goes off the rails, and there are so many different twists and stuff that happen. Hoping X will get ported? Yeah, me too. That's the one reason why I still keep my Wii U out and plugged in and ready. Xenoblade Chronicles X is my favorite. Even though I think Xenoblade Chronicles 1, like, critically is better, Xenoblade Chronicles X, it was my favorite game for a while. I guess I could still say it is. Yeah, the Wii U was trending the other day, so I took the opportunity to remind people how good Xenoblade X is. So I just posted one of the trailers. Greatest mech game ever made. Even though you don't get them until like 70 hours into the game. I'm going to grab this for extra HP. And Persona 5's really long, too. Xenoblade didn't grab you. Never got past that for a second playthrough. That bar always gets me. Nice. Okay, got full health without having to farm too much. For those extra missiles for Kraid. After Kraid, I don't think your missile amount really matters. I'm not hitting the split yet. Oh, I think I know why it's not playing the sound effect. I think I moved the file. Oh, skip. I keep forgetting you can skip that. I had it on my desktop when I downloaded it and set it, but then I moved it to a file to organize it better, and I think that the program doesn't know where it is now, so I just have to find it for it again. Mystery solved. Okay. Actually got out of there on the first try this time. Oh. Okay, don't fall on the energy recharge. So now we fight Kraid, and then it's a very scary part. How do you even drive the mechs? Because you have the license and you have a mech bought it, but you can't get it out. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've played it. I played it at launch. And I kind of want to replay it later. I guess now would be later, but I remember after I beat it, I told myself I'd want to play it like a few years later, so that way I could see if my perspective on it's different. Because I really like the story in that game. F7's your favorite game ever? You're a fan of JRPGs? Yeah. I'm currently doing a very, very slow playthrough of FF12 where I frequently take big breaks. I'm really liking FF12. So I can't really say that's my favorite since I haven't beaten it yet. I think it might be my favorite once I beat it. But as of right now, FF6 is my favorite. FF. Which gets its pixel remaster soon, so I'm actually excited to hear the music from that. Okay, just damage boost. Okay. On the lava. Okay, Kraid time. Will he give me a good cycle? Bad cycle. I don't really care too much about how... Man, I used all my missiles already? I don't really care too much about how the first cycle goes. I mean, the first phase. This is terrible. Barely have any missiles now. Not the punch. I actually dodged it. Doing this is actually a time loss, but the last time I parried him, I didn't get this, so... I don't know why I got it this time. Okay, well, that was okay still. Because that killed him anyway, and I was able to skip the cutscene. That was weird, because I've parried him before, and I never got that cutscene. And I know that actually loses time. So maybe if you hold the button or something? I don't know. Okay, here comes the scariest part in the run. Biggest potential time loss. Going to Dairon. It's better to jump early than late, because if you jump early, you hit your head on the ceiling, and then you land on the slidey surface, and you can jump back up to the ledge. So I need to tell myself to do it earlier rather than later. If I mess up at all. What? I'm already full health, so I don't need to hit him. Okay, first part done. Okay. Okay. My heart. Ooh, I messed it up twice, but I salvaged it. That's because I told myself to do it earlier rather than later. If you do it too early, you can save yourself like that. If you do it too late, you can't jump at all, and you fall straight in the lava lamp juice. Okay, we have a run. That was the scariest part. I actually feel sick going into that area. It's so scary. The optimal way when you go back out is to go that same way, but I'm not doing that. I'm taking the safe way on top. The next big thing coming up is the space jump. The sequence break to get the space jump early, because that could potentially take a while or be very fast. But either way, it's not risky, you know? Minutes ahead. So that'll almost, if the rest is the same, that'll almost be under 2 hours. So we still need to save a little bit of time. That's fine though, because most of the time saves will be in the late game. What? Okay, great room. Great room. It's funny, grapple beam hurts enemies. So I turn the power back on and get the bombs, and then go to Berenia. Yeah, F me if I'm going back down that way. I think it's actually faster to go through the lava there. I forgot about that. I should do that next time because I'm full health. I had enough health for it. I need to remember as well when I'm in Gavorian to do that blind grapple straight up above me when I'm in that water pool. Because I think you can skip a couple of rooms that way. Assuming the grapple beam can reach. Okay. That would have been scary if that wasn't the right way. Oh, not that yet. I see it, and it just calls to me to go inside of it, even though I know I don't have bombs yet. As a door. What am I doing? I still don't have bombs. It's probably about like 10 seconds loss, right? That morph ball hole that you're supposed to use the bomb in just keeps on calling me to it. Not going to bother with the missiles after Kraid. Okay, now I can do it. Didn't get lost. That's a win. Every time I don't get lost, it's a dub. Okay, we're here to get flash shift. What am I doing? Forgot how to aim down for a second.
Uploading data.
Lowering ability.
I'll read that in a second. But game of the year so far? I'd have to look at a list of things that released this year, because this year and last year kind of meld together in my head, and I'm sure it does for a lot of people. What are some big games that came out this year? Over 2 minutes, nice. Grab this. Whoa, that was close. Almost got me, game. Step away for 15 minutes and I'm killing it. I knew you weren't watching, so I was like, now I can pop off. Hurry and pop off while Blue Rex isn't watching. That's what we all agreed on. Yeah, I got past the scary part. The scary part is not falling into the lava when you're doing the early grapple beam. And I almost screwed it up, but I salvaged it. So the next, quote, scary part would be the space jump, the early space jump trick. That's not as scary, though, in my opinion. You're kidding me! Here we go. See if I can get this other trick. I usually get this within the first 2 tries. Ooh, okay, 1. No! It's because I said it out loud. There we go. 3's fine. First 3 tries. The run gets pretty fun once you get Flash Shift. Yeah, what are some games that came out this year? Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection is a game I spent a lot of time on this year. I don't know if I'd call that my game of the year necessarily. Okay, so I'm killing the Speed Booster Emmy, which is a scary one. Then I go to Farenia. Ghosts and Goblins came out in, like, March, right? Yeah, man, I spent a lot of time on that game. So I guess I'd say Ghosts and Goblins just because that's the only one I'm remembering. Even though if I put more thought into it, that probably wouldn't be it. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know where I'm going. Please. Why do I get lost here all the time? Okay, there. Okay, it's in top right. Top right. Speed booster enemies top right. It does break it. Nice. Okay, I just do speed booster me on the ground, right? How come I don't always get it when I mash? Get misfire or something? I could do it here. I think I did that. I think I did it there last time and I died, so. Why on the ceiling? Crud! Okay, didn't die, that's fine. Oh yeah, Deathloop came out. I was thinking about getting that for my brother because he's played the other Arcane Studios games. So I could just watch him play it. Yeah, Resident Evil Village is a big one. I didn't play that, though. Did I forget to split Speed Booster last time? I guess I did. Okay, so now I just need to go walk where the speed blocks are, which are higher up, which is why ideally I'd rather kill the Speed Booster enemy up there. Yeah, I had to run down here pretty far. Clean. Grab the health. This room is really weird. I still don't really know what to think about this room. Okay, so we're going to fight the Chozo and then come back to Dairon. Few speed boosts going into the Chozo room. If I'm not full health, I should probably try to heal off of the enemies outside. Yeah, the speed booster is really fun. Yeah, once you get flash shift and speed booster, the run becomes way more fun just because of those two things. Go up. Oh, I was thinking of the other Chozo. I was thinking of the Chozo in Gavorian for some reason. Yeah, duh, it's this one. It's the first one. I thought there was going to be a cutscene there, so I hit start because it was taking a while to load. Two for two. He didn't even... I keep thinking he's going to jump up here, but then he does something else. See, he didn't jump up, so it's like, what do I do? Why does the camera follow him and not me? Okay. this is so bad. Why am I stopping it so early? There. That took forever. That took forever. Thought I was actually going to die there for a moment. That would have been so bad. So I'm going back to, where am I going? So I'm going to Berenia for the Drogiga skip now. You jump up to that platform and Morphball, you can roll under him as he jumps. Jump up to that platform and Morphball. I don't know which part you're talking about exactly. You time to charge the boost. Like, you're saying when he jumps up to the top platform, you can just roll under him to fall down, so you don't have to, like, bait him up and fall down as he's jumping. Because I had to keep just assuming that he was going to jump, and that's why sometimes I dropped down without him even jumping. Maybe I should try that then. If that's what you're talking about.
Uploading data.
I have to read.
I'll try that next time. Okay, I go... Yeah, going this way, going to the part that I haven't been to yet, I think is better. Because of these things. Enemy's so weird. Okay, top left. The Drogiga skip involves another set of pseudo wave beams, but it's the back to forward kind, so it's not that hard. I don't know how ahead I am. Super Missile is 108. So it'll involve the Drogiga skip and a Chozo boss fight, so it doesn't seem too far off. Time is it by me? You mean like the time of day? Which way do I go here? Do I go up, yeah. Is there a way I think I remember seeing someone speed boost like crazy through this part. I don't know how they did it, though. It's kind of scary having to damage boost this much. When, yeah, that. That's better. I'll be topping off at this refill station here. time zone. It is Central Time. So it is 9:30 p.m. Come on. 1. The hard part here is aiming just low enough. There we go. The normal stream schedule that I do on Twitch is Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time. Although that just means like I'll be live by 7, and it usually goes later than 10. It's just that at a minimum, I'd want each stream to be at least 3 hours. Haven't seen that skip before. The Drogiga skip? Yeah, it lets you skip the whole boss fight. That was the first pseudo wave I learned about. I didn't learn about the one that you use at the beginning of the game to skip the Emmy until afterwards. Okay, I am full health. Okay. Pretty good. Forgot what I do here. I don't deal with the Emmy yet, right? Because they're turned off. Yeah, okay. Okay, wasn't really able to use Flash Shift very well there.
Uploading data.
Sam is the MU1.
Wow, okay. So we're on pace for sub 2 hours. I don't know where I made that time up. Whoops. Okay, that was a little weird. So I'm going to Elon just to get the plasma beam, and then I'm going to fight Choza with it and come back here. Whoops. Fine. Okay. Kind of low on health. You can't get speed. You can't bring Shine Spark in here because it's the first one, so there's a cutscene. Don't forget that. Dang it. A stopped perfectly on it. So I'm getting ice missiles now. Then it'll be the juicy space jump sequence break. Pretty good work there, thanks. First time playing. First time, I'm speedrunning it right now. First time speedrunning it or first time playing it? I beat this game and then I did a 100% cleanup. And I've done 2 complete runs so far. I'm shooting for sub 2 hours, which shouldn't be too hard because I'm still kind of getting beginner gains. Adam's so needy. The hardest part coming up. It's not as scary as the grapple beam sequence break, but it is a lot harder. You'll see when I get there. I'm blowing open the floor. I'm doing a really hard pseudo wave to get space jump early. It's really inconsistent, so I will eventually get it. It's just a matter of when, and I don't want it to take too long. You know what I mean? I think... Oh, I went for the... No! No! Screw you. I thought that was where you could, I thought that's where you could just hook up to the ceiling. I think that... I know that's the spot I was thinking of. Maybe it's not possible, but I thought it was. See, look, there's a grapple ceiling right here. Why are you right there? Whoa! There's so many close encounters with Emmy this run. What? I don't know why it's not popping me very high there. There we go. That was weird. I hate that enemy so much. He complicates this room. I did this room pretty well last time. I don't remember how I did it, though. No! This room, in theory, should not be difficult. Oh. Fine, good enough. Okay, I need to go left immediately. You actually can bring speed boost into this room, but sometimes the enemy is waiting right there. I don't want to risk it. That still hit me. You're kidding. So does anybody know what the fast way is to kill the enemy in here? Because I heard that there's a, quote, fast way, but I don't know what it is, so I've just been doing the normal way. I don't need to wait here that long. Aim! Oh, that's always scary. Even just doing it the normal intended way there is scary. Okay, so now I'm going to do the early space jump. I have a YouTube video. I have a YouTube video on this channel just for this trick right here. I have two, actually. If anybody wants to refer back to it, I do have a video. See if I can do it live. Again, I know I'm going to do it, it's just a matter of when. Okay, here it comes. I'm trying to get a pseudo wave to go through the floor and hit a little explosive blob. There's another way to sequence break this, but it's not as fast and it's a lot harder mechanically speaking. The thing is, this isn't mechanically hard, it's just very unlikely you're going to get it on the first few tries. But in theory, if you can find a way to make this consistent, it's a lot faster. So I just decided to start learning the faster way, so I don't have to do the slower way that's more mechanically difficult. I have done both ways, though. Okay. Channel me your good luck. Channel me your RNG right now. See, I'm hitting the flamethrower enemy. Some people think you have to hit it at the right frame of its animation. I don't know if I buy that completely. But I'm supposed to hit the flamethrower enemy, and eventually it will ricochet, and he died. Okay, so if he dies, I have to respawn him. That's why this could potentially be a big time loss. He needs to be alive for this to work. Come on! Every time it hits him, it's a potential chance for it to work. This is why it's scary. Wait, why is he not back? I don't know why he doesn't respawn sometimes. That's so weird. Let me just go out here extra far, I guess. I don't know if the respawn is distance-based or if it also has a timer, right? Please, not like this. The last couple of runs, I got this on, like, the first couple of tries. In terms of, like, try as in, like, respawning him. I've never had to respawn him this much. Please! Losing time. Oh man, this is the worst. This is the worst one yet. The worst attempt at getting the early space jump here. What sucks is that this is the worst version of this inside of my best run so far. Which means this could single-handedly ruin it. There we go. Well, it wasn't fast, but it could have taken way longer. That was definitely on the upper end of the spectrum, though. That's how it's supposed to work, though. But, you know, ideally, it's supposed to happen a lot faster. Man, I almost lost my entire 3-minute lead. Well, I mean, I did lose over 3 minutes. I'm only ahead by a little bit now. Dang. Would have to make up time on all these other things now. Okay. Okay, so now I'm getting the space... I'm getting the screw attack, which involves another weird trick, but it's not nearly as difficult as that. I could theoretically make up some good time here if I pull off this trick quickly. Not 3 minutes worth, but something. You don't have to talk to him. What am I doing? So the screw attack is in Artaria. Normally you're not supposed to get this until it's frozen, but we're going to be grabbing it while the water is still liquid. audio cut out in the game. Don't need to heal up because I'm full health. I'm going to have to be running through a cold area without gravity suit here. The area's not as bad as this next one. Okay, we made it through. The early screw attack strat's not that hard. Not nearly as hard as the space jump. It's kind of jank feeling, but once you get a feel for it, it's not that bad. I don't know why that doesn't always work. Why is that not bouncing me up? There. You're just basically grazing yourself into the corner of that rock because the geometry, it feels like the geometry is kind of pushing you out of the water. Okay, made some time. We're going to have to do it again, though. Hello, by the way, Sam. Okay, don't get stuck here. Oh, you can't open this door. Okay, good. Okay, I didn't get stuck in there. So now I have to do this jank trick again. Ah. I don't know why that... I think I'm unmorphing too soon. I don't get it. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Going to be any new big time saves? Oh, definitely. This game is still super new. Yeah. You can bet there are going to be some huge time saves that will be discovered. Yeah, this route will be chump change eventually. That was weird. So now I get gravity suit. Get me up. Hope we get more consistent with the space jump. Yeah. Yeah, that is a really weird part. That'll be a pretty exciting part whenever, like, people start doing speedrun races, though, because then, even if you have a really big lead, that could be a spot where someone could overtake you if it takes you a while once you get to that part. So I'm getting gravity suit now. I need to take the teleporter to... Is this taking me to Dairon or Kataris? This is Kataris, right? No, wait, this is Dairon and then Kataris? Either way, I know where to go. Go in. Okay, where's this taking me? Gavorn, okay. So I do the, I do the skip over the spin boost. to get to the Berenia teleporter. I always forget where that is. Now we do the speed boost puzzle. I don't even think it should be called a puzzle. I just don't know what else we should call it, right? I think people just say speed boost puzzles for lack of a better term. Speed boost challenge? I'm thinking streaming to YouTube is a lot more stable than Twitch as well, because somehow I've gotten 0 dropped frames this whole time. Normally by now, even if the internet was good, there would be some. Oh, I didn't break it. Sometimes you can have that break and get a shine spark at the same time. Okay, about 2 minutes ahead. Man, imagine how ahead we would be if we didn't get the slow space jump. Healthy enough for the boss fight, right? Yeah, full health. What? Why didn't I get my speed boost? Did not want to grab that. That's fine, though. Need to jump over that. Going to Gavoran now to get a cross bomb. So I still haven't gotten the super fast quick kill on this boss, but I can pretty reliably do the regular quick kill. If you want to, it's really risky if you're going for the fastest possible way. If you're going for the fastest possible way, it's a really precise matter of timing. You have to pass through where it would... You have to pass through where it would reconstitute right before it does, so it doesn't have time to sort of auto-correct where it's facing. I would want to make a save just for that to practice it. Because I haven't even done this boss fight very much in general. What am I doing? Yeah, I can just go under. I forgot you can run in here. I can just mash it. Why did it do that immediately? I don't get it! Normally he runs to you, and then he lifts himself up, and that's when you have to do the Shine Spark. What is he doing? Why is he... See, normally he walks up to you, and then he raises himself up. And that's when you do Shine Spark. That's so annoying. Okay. Like that. Maybe I'm mixing up the phases or something. Again, like I said, I haven't done this boss very much. I should just damage boost through that, who cares? Okay, let this hit me. You have to damage boost through that if you want to get it with the Shine Spark. That was okay, even though I messed up the second phase. Oh. Where am I going now? Oh yeah, this room can be kind of inconsistent, just because of how inconsistent Crossbomb is in working as it's intended. Okay, that took me a while last time, so that's good. Does this take me to Hanubia? Yes, okay. So I go through Hanubia. I'm going to use the pseudo wave to grapple that thing through the wall, since I have practiced that. Well, I've done it once, but it's easy. So yeah, you can actually use grapple hook through the wall here. This is the only spot where I think it's optimal. So I'm going through here. You go to Farenia to get storm missiles. If I can stay on this pace and skip the second phase for the final boss, I think I have sub 2 hours. I don't know why I'm not using cross bombs. Okay. There we go, first try, nice. And now I can go through that faster the next time I come through as well. Okay, so in Farenia, okay, this is the spot that I still need to get more familiar with, just moving around in this area. I need to work my way to get to that boss where I can get storm missiles. And then I have to make sure I bring a Shine Spark into the Twin Chozo room. Then I kill the enemy, and then I beat the game. I just hope I don't get lost in here. Wait, no, screw attack. Crud. Why is this the confusing spot? Okay, here. Not that, not the icy spot. Here, okay. Going the right way. You're kidding. Okay. I was about to say, it's so far away. Here I go in the water. Jump! So laggy here. Good. I think that only hurts it if you manage to Shine Spark into him before the lightning pops up. I think the lightning protects him. I don't get this. I forgot to split Storm Missile last time. Okay, so now I do the Chozo fight. I go left. Be careful about that one. That was almost too early. Okay, one down. Bring the other one up here. Hang on, I can't read that yet. So now I kill the Emmy. There is a fast way to kill this Emmy, which is a little tricky. The wave theme somehow hit me there. Yeah, skip storm missiles would be pretty big. Maybe. I mean, maybe there's a way. Like I said, this game's super new, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let's see if I can get this quick kill here. Forgot if you have to bomb this opening or not. No, you don't. Wait, yeah, you have to bomb that. That's why I couldn't remember. Come on! I think I was a little late there. No! Yes. Okay, I have to do it the intended way now. What am I doing? You have to open, if that wide beam block moved on the first try, that would have worked. I would have been able to go back in time. That's still okay. Yeah, I know you can do a Shine Spark on the core, but like, where would I have built up speed for it? I guess in the room before it. I guess that'd be the obvious answer. I don't know why I didn't do that. I remember using it on them before. Okay, I'm ahead. Feels so out of the way in this route. Yeah, it definitely is. The storm missiles. It would have been really nice if I got that quick kill. I'm just happy I didn't die again. So many close encounters. Yeah, but you have to run back and then open that bomb block and then start shooting. Jump. Okay, so I'm getting Powerbomb and Hinobia and beating the game. Yeah, so I need to remember to at least try storing a Shine Spark going into that room. I think I just didn't think of it until I was like already walking through the room halfway, and I didn't want to walk back, even though it probably would have been better, because that one took a lot of missiles. It seemed like that one took a lot more missiles than other ones. I was kind of expecting it to take the same amount of time, but it didn't. If I didn't try to open up that wide beam block, I could have gotten the quick kill, but I like opening the wide beam block so I know that I have an escape in case I have to run away, you know? Whoops. This is where the game lags a bunch. No! You're kidding. There. That's not even hard. They gave you a pretty big window for that. You just have to make sure you do it late instead of early. I'm used to the Emmys. The Emmys have conditioned me to anticipate instead of react. Can't skip this. He only got to shoot one tar spit from the wall, though. So it might balance out. Because I got him to go into that parry cutscene pretty quickly. Okay, we're good. That was a new split, even though I messed up the parry thing. Okay, I just have to make sure 9 missiles on the final boss. Wait, where do I go? Oh. I don't have to refill yet, do I? I know that the next boss will give me power bombs. Don't have to talk to him. So I have to refill it here. So you have to refill once, no matter what, right? Is there any other way to get power bombs here? Is there a way to avoid refilling there? Because only certain things drop it, right? Wait, would this be where I... Okay, crud. Okay, yeah. You're supposed to put that down, then store the Shine Spark. Duh. Take too long, though. Nice. Whoa. Think I'm getting better at the mashing. Nine minutes left. Oh boy. The thing is, it doesn't, like, 9 minutes doesn't feel like that much time, but my last run, I somehow finished this, and I somehow beat the whole final boss and escape sequence in 3 minutes, so I think I'm good. I don't really know how you're supposed to make use of Shine Spark there, if at all. Okay, I'm going to use 9 missiles. I won't mash. I'm not pressing the Y button. I'm pressing the missile button, but I don't want to hold R for too long because then I get storm missiles. I'm doing 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 9. Okay. 1 missile, and now I wait. Okay, I got the phase skip. crud. My arm! Oh, I didn't aim that. I didn't bait that one enough. I have no more of those bombs. How much HP does he have? Okay. Okay. 3 minutes to escape. That got me so sweaty. So much mashing. Whew. So we kind of close. Load! Switch, please, load! So I heard it's better to wait a bit here. Hope that wasn't too late. Okay. Can't skip any of this, right? Dude, this... How much time do they even give you to escape? They give you, like, about 3 minutes, right? Okay, so as long as I escape, I PB. That's something. There's probably something you can do after that with a speed booster. I forgot to split Ravenbeak. I got the sub 2 hours. Nice.
You drain the ship of its energy.
That was pretty close. Even though I kept saying it was free, I still stand by that. It's just that the only reason it's that close is because it took me a while to get the space jump early. It took me a while to do the technique to get the space jump sequence break. That's the only reason it was that close. I'm glad I managed to do this before Super Robot Wars 30. Hell yeah. Thanks, Sam. Hell yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nice having you here while I did it. I'll be putting this run on YouTube, so if you want to rewatch it or if you missed part of it or something, you can always check back on YouTube once I make a thumbnail for it and everything. That Ravenbeak fight got me so sweaty because that had so much mashing in it. It's preparing us for the Super Mario Party remake coming out. Let's see what the in-game time said. I'm going to have to go back and look at the time. Okay, so the Ravenbeak split is the actual end, right? Because I forgot to split it. So 1:59:04, not 05. Not that it makes much of a difference. Man, less than a minute away. Should take a picture after it says that. And I don't think I'm getting any more. Yeah, I don't get any more gallery things until I do hard mode. Okay, I have to stretch and use the bathroom because I had been, like, the second half of that run was done with, like, a full bladder. Obviously, I didn't want to stop because if I had to take a bathroom break, that literally would have made it go over, that would have made it go over 2 hours. Anyways, yeah, thanks again for watching, everyone. For anyone that came here from Twitch, thank you so much for coming over. And anyone here that hasn't watched my Twitch at all, but saw this stream just because they are on my YouTube, nice having you here as well. Nice to meet you. Like I said before, the goal is to start multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but I can't do that until I end my affiliate agreement, and I need to wait until my next Twitch payout before I do that, because then stuff will get, like, money will get lost to the ether, and no one wants that, right? So I just wanted to test the YouTube streaming today. Obviously a success, but I need to figure out how to get the YouTube stuff to show up on my OBS without having to remake all of my scenes and sources. So I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'll figure it out. I'll look into that tonight. So normally I would use the command to plug myself here, but the command won't work for YouTube. So instead, I encourage everyone to check out all the links in the description. There should be in the description of this video, like a YouTube video. I have the link to my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, my brother's Webtoon. He has a free webcomic that you can read on Webtoon. Super Robot Wars 30 comes out on the 27th. I would like to stream that. The thing is, I looked into the length of those games, and they're really long, so I'm probably not wanting to dedicate that much of my stream time to it, so I might just stream the first part of it, and then dedicate the rest to my Gundam channel, like record it off stream and just put it on the Gundam channel. I will think of how I want to handle the next few days, though, because Super Robot Wars 30 comes out the 27th, and then Demon Turf comes out the 4th. So I'll think of how I want to handle that and, like, where I want to stream it, because, like, I need to go back to stream on Twitch, right? So that way I can get the Twitch payout before I cancel the affiliate agreement. So anyways, my point is just follow me on Twitter and join the Discord so you know what's going on. Anyways, yeah, thanks again, everyone, for watching. Nice having you here. I hope you have a good rest of your day or rest of your night wherever you are. And with all that said, bye for now. Bye for now.